Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing some AEW gameplay, talking about the new DLC and all that good stuff. We're actually going to be playing with the new DLC characters. Now, I did watch a video of the mini games, right? So I think I might go to this. Hold on, let me wait. What? Okay. All right, so we got the MJF car crash, or car thrash. So there's a reason why I want to go to this because I saw a video of this. This is going to be my first time actually having like this on my TV. So let's I'll talk about what I'm a little annoyed with once we all right. All right, let's just do this.
Looks like some good stress relief.
All right, thrash the car while MJF delivers his promo, right? Right. The game ends when MJF's car is destroyed or when MJF completes his promo. The player with the most points wins. All right, how to play and scoring. Punch, kick. Lose 100 points if you get caught by MJF. Okay. I'm about to show what I'm annoyed with.
Cut my music, cut my music.
All right.
I haven't said anything yet, guys. Come on.
Picking up on it yet?
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys having flashbacks of being shoved in lockers again?
Picking up on it yet? You probably already know. You probably already know what I'm annoyed with.
I am so sorry. That must have just been awful.
All right, yeah, look. All right, so look. Let me just start,
Pipe down, guys.
talking about what I'm annoyed with. So obviously you hear MJF talking. That's MJF. The real MJF.
Talk while I'm talking?
That's MJF. Doing the voiceover for his character.
Shut up.
So you mean to tell me, and I'm doing bad on purpose. I don't really care about all this.
You know what?
They couldn't do this in Road to Elite. They couldn't do this in Road to Elite. I mean, when you look at the dialogue that's in Road to Elite, it's so simple. It's so, like, just, say what you want about WWE's 2K My Rise, right? But they have, like, legit, it's more put into it. Let's just put it like that. Not trying to do the whole comparison thing, so, don't come at me. I'm just saying. I just went through, I'm playing through a My Rise with the female version, the legacy version. I have played through My Rise with the male version first. I did that with like my CM Punk. I talked about that in a previous video. And it's voiceover. The vast majority of video games have voiceover to begin with. Like, let's keep it real. Like, the vast majority of games, you don't have to just read text. There's actual dialogue. When you look at AEW's schedule, right? Especially around the time this game was made, it's pretty much the same. I mean, they got an added show. But, when you look at everything, actually, yeah, we'll fight here. When you look at their schedule, it's like, yo, the wrestlers could have did the voiceover. Now, I don't know what all goes into it, but, they got Tony Khan's voice in Road to Elite for like a little bit. But other than that, there's nothing. And then you got JR sounding very unenthused. Excalibur is in Road to Elite before pay-per-views. They have him talking. So you have all of these things, and it's like, what's going on, man? Like, I don't know. I think it really would have helped Road to Elite with how bad the story is. Look, no matter how much you like this game, Road to Elite is terrible. It's by far one of the worst story modes I've ever experienced in a wrestling game. Like, seriously, it's bad. It is very bad. The Brody Lee storyline is pretty cool, but like everything else is awful. Everything else is awful. And mostly because they left it all up to Justin Lieber. He didn't have help really. It was a thing that he kind of took on all by himself. So it's like no wonder it didn't come out good. I think Road to Elite was something where you needed at least a few more cooks in the kitchen. And him coming from the background of like, the SmackDown versus Raw series, I don't know what the hell he was thinking for most of this. But man, I'm telling you, the wrestlers came in and they had wrestlers come in and help with their story, like dialogue, but they couldn't read their dialogue. I just think with how silly Road to Elite is, if you would have had like the dialogue by the actual superstars, they could have made it funny. They could have made it interesting. It could have been entertaining to listen to the wrestlers voice over their characters, just to hear them have fun with it. Because when you're reading text and you're reading some of the stuff that they're saying in Road to Elite, trust me, it would have helped to hear. It would have helped to hear them say things like the whole thing about taking selfies, right? That's like a big thing for some reason with Road to Elite, is the whole selfie thing. Can you imagine like Orange Cassidy having fun with that and the way that you would hear him voice over that line of dialogue? Oh, before we leave, can we get a picture? Is he mocking me? What was that? I'm sorry, y'all. That was crazy. I don't know why we were both doing that same animation. But like, seriously, I just think that's crazy to me. That is insane to me, man. I don't mean to like talk about that for so long, but like that annoyed me to see that like MJF, did his voice work for that mini game. And when you see him in the ring holding the microphone and talking, that was actually pretty cool. I don't care about the mini game. Seeing that was actually cool. So it would have been nice for the story parts to actually have that. It would have been really cool for the story parts to showcase that. Shake my hand, man. Chuck, stop being weird. They need to fix that, man. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. It was wild. I don't know. It annoyed me because like to see that like it could be done, it just annoyed me. That's all. But here's what I want to talk about too. I want to talk about Zaidi or Zeddy, whatever you want to. Zaidi, whatever the guy that's doing the community stuff, supposed to be keeping in touch with the fans. They have him doing the worst damage control ever. So first we had the whole debacle. If it doesn't come from THQ directly, if it doesn't come from AEW games, blah, 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 don't listen to these, release dates of the DLC, right? Because we were supposed to have DLC of Keith Lee and Bunny back in July. And then like 4 days before it was like released, 4 days, actually, hold up, I'm sorry. 4 days before release, they announced, that's not coming out. And that's when they did that whole, if you don't hear it from us, then it's not a legit thing. So don't take it serious. That's not coming from us. So it's not legit. Here's what sucks about that though. Here's what sucks about that. They did it twice because once that whole debacle happened and Nintendo, they kept blaming Nintendo, even though they were the ones that Nintendo was getting those dates from somebody. And I love how they tried to blame Nintendo. It's just silly to me. So Nintendo had the date of August 31st, and then they came out again. Hey, this date is not official, so don't pay attention to it. And then lo and behold,
Making his way to the ring.
literally right before the 31st is when we actually got it announced. So it's weird how things are being announced with THQ right now. Again, we've talked countlessly about the communication or lack thereof. The communication has been terrible. The communication has been awful when it comes to this game. There's no reason for the communication to be as bad as it has been. Like this is bad. It's just bad. It's just bad all around. So it's like instead of, I don't know, it feels like what's happening is that they have a date for things, but because of like, I don't know if the team is small, and maybe because they're working with a small team, they don't really know when they're going to get DLC out. So because they don't know when the DLC is coming out, they're choosing to go about it in a way of we're just gonna kind of play this game so we don't look stupid if the DLC doesn't come out on time. But I can argue that you look worse when you're doing it the way that you're doing it now. All of this can be avoided with communication. All of this can be avoided with communication, man. It's about, like, look, respecting the fan base, respecting the customers. You have a lot of people thinking that this game is dead, right? And they're not doing anything to help their case with that. They're not doing anything to help their case. Instead, what they'd rather do is, hey, let's blame Nintendo for the dates that we gave them. They got the dates from somebody, right? They got the dates from somebody. Companies don't just put up a date. If anything, they'll put up like TBD. You know what I mean? Like they'll put up something like that. They won't just legit put up a date and say like, oh yeah, y'all, this is when it's happening. Not without knowing some sort of information. And then we're stuck at the end of August. At the time of this recording, it's still August. It's the 31st. And we just have Keith Lee and Bunny. Now, on one hand, I will say this. I am very happy that we have two big updates, right? We had the Stadium Stampede, and I'm looking at Christian. We have the Stadium Stampede. We have the extra ring attires, the new look for Trent, which is a part of the extra ring attires. And then we have the Keith Lee and Bunny DLC, which is, I love that. I love that we got two pretty significant updates to this game, really back to back when you think about it. We got them back to back. So like from that standpoint, I'm good. I think that that's awesome. And I really wish I would have reversed that. Ooh, start punching. Start punching. Oh, no. Ooh, I'm about to lose. It's it, because y'all know how this game is. Y'all know how. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's different. I didn't think that was going to happen, to be honest with y'all. Y'all probably shocked at that. Hey, no. Oh, he leaving me alone. Damn. Now that's it. That's it. I think Lucha got me. Yep. See, that's what they need to fix. They need to fix that. They need to fix that, man. I hate my matches ending that way. Like, that's so just like, just from a gaming standpoint, that's not fun. From a gaming standpoint, especially a wrestling game. And these are the kind of things that, like, I'm hoping that THQ is paying attention to. This is why people are getting frustrated, right? Like, these are the gameplay things that people are getting pissed about. Nobody wants to play a game where that is happening. Now, On the flip side, when you look at 2K, you could say sometimes the matches are lasting a little bit too long because sometimes you got to hit like 3 finishers on somebody. That's not always cool. But man, they got to do something. They got to like tweak the spirit system, like your health meter. I think if they tweak that a little bit, things would be a little bit better. But like, man, dude, like it's kind of crazy, man. But no, man, like going back to the whole communication thing, like they've got to start communicating better when it comes to this game. Because the frustrating thing about it, right? And I think I can speak for a lot of people is that so many people want to love this game. So many people are like all for this game. But AEW's not. THQ, AEW, whatever, they're not helping us enjoy this game. They're not doing anything that makes us like, you know, they're not even really doing anything to give us hope about this game for the future. You could say that the DLC back-to-back is one thing, right? The DLC back-to-back is one thing, but there's still so much that they have to do. And it's like, after this DLC, right? When is the Hook and Danhausen DLC coming? It seems like it's taking them a long time to make wrestlers, which is another issue because AEW's roster is pretty big. And there's a lot of wrestlers that have been with the company for a long time that aren't in this game. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. And so if it's taking them so long to make wrestlers, it's like, man, what do we... Girl? Like, how do we, hey, I noticed that the update makes it easier to pick up weapons. That used to be, that was very frustrating to pick up weapons before that patch update. I know that they fixed the table too. The table doesn't just fall over like crazy. Get up, girl. There we go. Now they do need to fix. I want to be able to just continue to use the weapons a little bit more. But no, man, I don't want this video to sound 100% negative, man. I feel like I say that in a lot of these AEW videos, but I know that there's a lot of people that get really upset. And I mean, like, look, I don't care if people are getting upset, but I do want to make the point that, like, when I talk about this game, it's because there's so much potential. There's so much potential when it comes to this game. It's just that, like, when you look at what they've done, it's like, what were you guys thinking? Like, from a... Oh, come on, man. What are you... Oh, Jay? Wow. Maybe I should have... But yeah, man, yeah, it's really easy to pick up weapons now, man. Before, I used, like, if you were too close, they would, like... Come on. Yeah, bring that. All right, go ahead. Hold on. Let's set this table up. Actually, you know what? Oh. Okay, hold up. I think Jade has one of the best models, man. Like, Bunny doesn't look good. I know you guys are going to see a ton of videos about Bunny not looking right at all. But, man, to be fair, the vast majority of the women in this game do not look good. Like, they kind of screwed the women, like Tony Khan. I mean, look at how the women are treated on TV every week on AEW, man. So it doesn't really surprise me, but, I mean, it is what it is. Kushida looks pretty good. Ooh. Nope. Get up. Get up. I don't know how this is going to work because I'm pretty far away. I should have went to the other one. Oh, all right. That worked. All right. Why? She still has a lot of... All right, I need some thumbtacks. No thumbtacks, but this will do. Come on. Eh. I should have done something. Oh, girl. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Nah. Nope. Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and do that if you want to. Come on. There we go. Run. Play keep away because she has got her. Damn. I want them thumbtacks, man. Come on. What you doing, girl? Jade. Jade. What you gonna do with that, man? Okay. Thumbtacks. Thumbtacks. Nothing. Man, I don't want this. I don't want this. We keep doing this all day. Oh my God. Come on. What is... Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. I hit the wrong button. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Hey, All right, we can keep playing this game all day. Yeah, all right. Please, just no funny business. Pick this bottle up, and she rolled out the ring. Jade, I really want to slam you on some thumbtacks, and you're making this very, very difficult. Where you get that helmet from? I didn't even notice that helmet. Girl, get in the ring, man. Bleed? Yep, she bleed. There you go. Aw. What is that? What is that? What the hell? Okay, nah. Hey, reverse. Thank you. What's going on, man? Get out of here. Look at Jade's face. That's it. And yeah, that's what. Really?
The winner of this match, Jade Cargill.
I can't believe I was here.
I couldn't find thumbtacks. Normally, I've been on a roll finding thumbtacks in lights out matches. Absolutely none. And that's 2 losses in a row. I'm not a fan of that. So let's go back to being Keith Lee. I've had my fun with the bunny. What is she, like 2-1? I think she was 2-0. I did 2 matches with her earlier and won. I think she's like 2-1. Yeah, she does not look. Her character model doesn't look good at all. The body doesn't even like really look right. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. It's kind of weird. All right. Yeah, we're not ending this video on a loss. I'm not doing it. Who are we going to fight? Let's fight Miro. Let's see what happens. Let's fight at a different venue though. Let's see. Let's do All Out. We'll do All Out. That's coming up. We'll do All Out.
This bout is set for
It's actually going to be Miro versus Powerhouse. So,
making his way
close enough, I guess. See, 4-1, man. I was supposed to have him have like some sort of undefeated streak. So off camera, I'm gonna be doing a lot of matches, and by the time I play this game again, he's gonna have a lot more wins. I was going crazy with Miro too. 11-3. And honestly, I think the 3 losses came from me beating him with somebody else. So, all right. Ooh, hey, yeah, that's what you tried. You tried. Yeah, man, at playing this game, and y'all seen the last 2 losses, man. They've got to fix the pin system, man. And I really don't even want to listen to that Zaidi dude again because what was it? Kenny Baum did a video and he showed somebody's message that they messaged Zaidi and they said something about adding something new to the pin system, and Zaidi was acting like that was like impossible. He was like you know, like, oh, that'll be like redoing such and such, and it's like, wait, if you can't add in some type of tweak to the pin system, then how are you guys going to continue to add to the game, just in general? Like, I don't understand that. But because he's done things the way that he's done them when it comes to, like, you know, talking about this game, I'm like, maybe we shouldn't really believe Zaidi. I mean, for the simple fact that this dude said, don't believe the date of the 31st. And then it turns out that, yeah, the date of the 31st is actually correct because this came out on the 31st. And just some other things that he's said. You know, he kind of, not trolls, but he likes to do things tongue-in-cheek when he talks to fans anyway. Like, oh, you're close. You kind of have a clue of what's getting ready to come down the pike and all this other stuff. Like, you know, just, I don't know. The way that he talks, I don't know if he 100% knows the deal for real, like we assume that he does. So, I don't know. But they do need to tweak the pin system, man. It's frustrating too. And it's happened to me a dozen times playing this game where you'll have the upper hand, right? I have the upper hand. I am destroying who I'm in the ring against. Destroying them, right? And then all of a sudden, they hit me with like a semi-strong grapple move, and all of a sudden, I lose. And it's like, dude, look, I shouldn't have to like smash my buttons like crazy to get out of a pin. I think 2K got like one of the best ones. Ooh, nice. Seen that move, but nice. Actually, that was my first time doing that move with Keith Lee. But I know I'm playing and talking at the same time. I'm losing train of thought, but no, like, just losing after you've had the upper hand is annoying. It is, and I get, like, you know, there's people on the internet, like on Reddit, saying things like, you know, well, wrestling can be unpredictable. Sometimes they don't always win, and, you know, the fashion that, you know, it's usually different. It's like, come on, man, let's be real. Let's be real. But the way that it happens in this is very different, and they know it. They're just trying to make excuses for the game. I'm not going to do that. I am never going to do that. I'm never going to make excuses and sit here and say, oh, well, because of this and because of this. And, well, in real life, they do this and that. Nah. No. It's a video game that upsets players. Get up. Get up.
An amazing match. And we got to call it.
Ooh, let's go. Come on, Redeemer. Oh, they need to update the Redeemer too. They need to update his hair and his ring gear. They need the black ring gear for Miro. So hopefully they can continue to do stuff like that. To be honest, I want them to really kind of drop wrestlers here and there. They got to change the format to the DLC stuff. Can't have 2 wrestlers per DLC, man. We can't. We cannot have it. I'm about to try to actually win one more match. I'm about to try to win a match with Bunny because I'm mad that I lost. So let's go ahead and let's. Oh, you know what? Rematch when she fought Britt Baker. Too bad I don't have Penelope Ford. We'll fight. We'll fight on dark. Even though dark ain't around no more, we'll fight on dark.
Contest is set for one fall.
This will be an exciting match.
It's fresh. It's so frustrating. I think I've said it probably in this video. It's. Oh yeah, she's 2-1. It's frustrating because this game is fun, right? And even with the pin system being an issue, if it had more to it, I would at least be able to live with it. I would at least be able to live with it. Like, I'm okay with that. That's a sucky part of the game, but hey, they got creative pay-per-view. That's a sucky part of the game, but hey, look at all these different match types they got. It's a sucky part of the game, but hey, Road to Elite is fun. And we look like a damn tag team right now. But yeah, it's just... This game isn't terrible. That's the thing that's just so annoying, is that the game isn't terrible. I almost wish the game was bad. Like, just from a gameplay standpoint, I almost wish it was bad, because if it was bad, then it would really be like, okay, well, it is what it is. But the fact that the gameplay is actually good, and there's so many aspects of it that I really enjoy, because for a long time, no matter what game it is, I've been saying for a while, I want more pick up and play style games. I have been talking about, look, EA Sports owns the rights to NBA Jam, and they won't make another NBA Jam. And the last time that they remade NBA Jam, it actually did well because people wanted a game like that. NBA Street is always talked about. Every single time people would talk about NBA Live and like how bad it was, they would say, man, EA needs to make NBA Street. Make NBA Street. And EA Sports refused to make NBA Street. We had to wait until NBA Playgrounds came out to get some sort of like fun, just look, pick up and play, you ain't got to think too much type of basketball game. It took for them to do it. Football, we don't have NFL Blitz anymore. Now we do have, I think, Wild Card Football. We got that coming out soon. But I've been waiting for a game like this, just to pick up and play experience. But at the same time, it's not that, you know, me and a bunch of other people just didn't want a bare bones experience. We didn't want something that didn't give us what games gave us like 10 plus years ago. Like, let's be real here. Come on, girl. Stop reversing me. Come on, man. Come on, Britt. Oh, my gosh, man. What is happening with this? Wow. Really? I'm going to get a win with the bunny. I mean, I already got 2 with her, but I'm just saying. Jeez. Don't reverse. Just let this shit happen. I mean, the crowd chants are dope. Like, honestly, even though it's a worse experience, it's kind of a bad example to use. But in a lot of ways, AEW Fight Forever right now is reminding me of how the competition between, and yes, there's a competition. Like, even though people say, oh, it's sim versus arcade, you can't, no. There's a competition. It's the 2 wrestling companies that are competing with each other in real life. And you got 2 wrestling games. Like, I'm just comparing them just off the standpoint of 2 wrestling video games. It almost reminds me of the NBA Live versus NBA 2K. You got 2K, which is like ultra realistic, and then you had NBA Live, which was sim, but it had like elements that weren't exactly 100% like real. It had some kind of out there things in terms of the animations, and you could have like centers shooting 3-pointers. They never really regulated the game in a way where it would be more sim to where like that would be toned down. I mean, now centers can shoot threes, but just, I'm saying from before, you can put centers in at point guard and do all this like crazy stuff. But live also had benefits, like the microtransaction thing was not like it was in 2K. You could update your player when you created yourself, and um, it was easy to upgrade. You started out at a 70% overall instead of starting out like at a 40% overall. So like it had its pluses, but it had a lot of negatives to it. And then when you go over to 2K, 2K just had like all of these different game options, all of these different game modes. It just reminds me of that. I'm not saying that it's like a direct comparison, but it definitely reminds me of that. But I just want communication with this game to get better. I want it to get stronger, because there's a lot here to work with. I almost hate saying that. I don't even like the way that sounded. I think I did that in the last AEW video. There's not a lot here, but the base of the game, um, they just got to get better with the communication, man, and continue to roll things out. We got to get more DLC characters. 2 is not enough. Because this DLC is late. Honestly, the Hook and Danhausen stuff should have came out. That should have came out with this, in my opinion. We shouldn't be having to wait for that as well. I don't know how this is like even happening, but we got to get at least 4 to 5 wrestlers per DLC. And I don't think that every wrestler should be DLC. I think they should just trickle out some people that should naturally be in the game to begin with. Jamie Hayter, why is she missing from this roster? She should just kind of be rolled out. The way that they did that patch and they rolled out the ring attires, I think you should surprise everybody and be like, hey, yo, here's like 6 wrestlers. There you go. I just think that'd be cool, because at this time they do have to start saying something to us. Like, hopefully after these updates, and they wrote a thing. I forgot whose video I was watching, but they showed something that they wrote on Twitter where they said that they were gonna start doing better with the communication. So far, that hasn't happened, because this was like a couple weeks ago. So far, the communication has still been absolutely terrible. Zaidi told us not to believe the date of August 31st. And then on August 30th, it gets announced, and it's like under the radar announced. It was almost the same thing with Stadium Stampede. We didn't get like a build up to it. It was, hey, it's going to be available within the next 24 hours. So something is going on that's slowing the process down. I just wish that while the process was being slowed down, they kind of kept us in the loop. The way people are feeling about this game, I think it's important to keep people in the loop. That is extremely, extremely important, because look, man, it's that time. NBA 2K is coming out. What, next week? Got Mortal Kombat 1 coming out. That RoboCop game, I'm definitely going to check it out. I think that's coming out soon. There's a game that released tonight that everybody's excited about, but I don't really know much about it. Starfield, I think is what it's called. I hope I'm not butchering that, but it's the season of games, man. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, you don't want to get lost in the shuffle. You do not want to get lost in the shuffle, man. So hopefully they can get everything together and we start learning more about what they want to do, what they want to add into the game. And listen, just make it happen, THQ. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Hope you lasted this long. And if you did, I appreciate you. This is Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.